Hello everybody, this is Make It Better, and today we're doing What If Deku Had Nightmares Part 15. So, in my last part, I don't know if I said the teams or not, so I'm just going to do it. Zuko is going to have the same team, the same people in his group, but he's going to be up front. No, actually, he's just going to keep it the same. Todoroki up front, Araka on the right, and Mei Hasume will be on the left. I need to be real focused on this game. When midnight says go, everybody of course rushes towards Zuko's team. Zuko at this moment is very good with one for all, just focusing in a weird way. Charge them up on both arms and start swinging well, in every direction there are groups or teams, and each of them are getting pushed back just enough where Tokuyami can take up their points. And so some of them realized that would be a bad idea and chose to attack others. Right now is a empty area until someone else that they did not see came by all by themselves. This is Bakugo. He's over the fear, but he still kind of flinches when Zuko throws a punch. But he's still flying towards Zuko. And Zuko asks for everybody to do plan B. Araka makes everybody float, especially her, and Mei start flying with her jet boots. And they lift off, shocking Bakugo, but he can get up there fast. And then Tokuyami pushed him down with his shadow, which made him go off balance and use his quirk a little too much, that his team had to get him back on. At that moment, they're dealing with Monoma, and Todoroki asks his team what should they do, since they're not being attacked or offending. And they just say, let's just go after Zuko. He needs a vote for everybody, see if they agree, and most of them do. So they've tried to devise a plan. I do not remember what his team has, and I'm not gonna look. So it basically happens exactly in canon. Only the difference is Zuko's using his quirk throughout the whole time. And the certain moment where Todoroki and Zuko's team are like head to head, very close to each other, Todoroki got swiped by his I forgot which side. His left, about to use his flames, but shocking himself that he is, and Zuko swipe it out, making it all of his flames disappear, and throw another punch with his other hand. But he stopped it midway, where and at this point, Todoroki has his eyes open, but he was waiting for the impact. So that split second, Zuko took the top scoring. Of course, they were covered, so you can't tell which one is which. So, when the timer went off, Zuko's win, because no one was able to take his million, and Todoroki was second, Bakugo was third, and everybody else. Which Bakugo was pissed that he wasn't able to get a proper fight, but at least his team got to the next round. Yeah, it was kind of boring for me on this part because, well, in an anime it's just better. But anyway, let's get going. After that, and everybody was told that they're going to do a lunch break. So eat whatever you need until the next hour. The students, they went out and eat. Zuko was looking for a spot where he could eat at. And he got tapped by someone. This person was asking if he wants to be with them on this table. And Zuko said yes, sure. But he was also interrupted by Todoroki. Todoroki asked him if he could talk to him for a bit. And Zuko said, yeah, sure. Okay, just for a bit. As Todoroki took him to the hallway. Todoroki asked him if he's All Might's secret love child. Zuko said, huh. And what made you think he's my father? As Todoroki explained all the small details, and Zuko said, yeah. I don't even see how you get us confused. I have a straight quirk. He does too. Well, I think he does. Everybody in the world knows what his quirk is. Do you really think your claims are going to be broken down if I talk about it even more? And so he does. He explained those certain details. It's like a teacher, or even a bigger brother of sorts. And Todoroki said, oh, I still think you guys are lying. But Zuko said, yeah, whatever. I need to get back to lunch. As Todoroki is standing there, rethinking on how he said it, may have caused something, but he doesn't really care. What he thinks is what he thinks. Now Zuko going over to lunch. Rocket was actually staying there and just looking at her lunch, getting hungry, but want to eat with Zuko. Zuko finally came through the doors, see Uraka, and said, hey, I guess let's eat. Oh, that looks so good. And, well, they're talking to each other a lot more. Some of the classmates are noticing this instance. And the girl, Mina, is asking if they are, and some of the guys said, no, they're just talking like friends, like always. And Mina said, no, it's like more. Wait, let me test something. As Mina gets up, sits right next to Zuko, and leans against him with certain of her body parts. Zuko looks away, and starts eating his food like nothing is happening. But it really is. Mina is not looking at Zuko, since Zuko is a little, like nonchalantly doing anything. But with Uraka, she is showing everything on her face. That she's pissed, but she can't say anything. That she wants to tell Mina to get off of him, but no, that will spill the beans. So she's trying her best to not say anything. But Mina can see it, and she knows that this is the perfect opportunity to let it out just a bit. And Mina asks Zuko if he has a girlfriend. Zuko said, I wonder indeed. As he eats his food. It's not an answer, but it's not a question, not a proper question. And Mina is looking at Araka the whole time, seeing what she would react in. And it's kind of funny for the rest of the classroom to see them, well, those three interact in that way, that they can't help but laugh. Araka looked over and see that everybody's kind of chuckling at this moment, and she's hoping that they don't think what she's thinking it is. Zuko looks over to Araka. She's just like blushing and kind of choking up her food. So Zuko give her his drink. Said, here, and drink this. You're eating a little too fast. Slow down. Like nobody's there watching this whole thing go down. And Zuko's not giving a fuck. Now, Mina is loving how Zuko is so cold, but giving the perfect amount of spice. Yeah, that's my new word. Spice. Oh, truck. Now, after all of this, everybody finally finished their food, but they're still watching this interaction until Araka and Zuko finally finished. Araka decided to get up and leave. It was too much for her, and she can't handle the blushing that's coming all over her face. And Zuko just looks at them and said, shh. Alright, don't say anything. As he leaves too. And some people think, oh wait, does he? He knows. He was messing with her as well. As Mina thinks, I knew he wasn't acting like that for no reason. But let's go on to the next scene. The next first fight, well, everybody was told there would be a one-on-one fight, and the first one is Zuko versus Shinso. At this moment, they were already talking about how the tail guy Ojiro decided not to fight because it's dishonorable and that won't be fair to himself, and as well as the other two. Only Shinso was able to get through. Now the fight, they're both on the stadium, ready to fight. Forgot the white word. How much time? 2 minutes. So Shinso started to talk about a lot of smack about the tail guy, thinking that Zuko's good friends with him, but Zuko's not saying anything. And Shinso sees this, that he's not getting effective. So he started talking about the rest of his classmates. Then he remembers about his team. And it was mostly girls, so he thinks he has a crush on one of them. He chose May, that her inventions were crap from the beginning, and I would never understand why she would ever use such a thing during the sports festival, which Izuku is not a phase. He just said, yeah. And then when Shinso talked about Araka, how she never used her quirk really, and she could have been just best used in like a meat shield, which Zuko gets a little pissed because he sees the potential of her quirk. And Shinso keeps saying some more things, thinking this might be the one. So he said something very, very inappropriate. And Zuko said, alright, you're getting on my nerves. But at that moment, Shinso brainwash him. Zuko was not wearing his gloves. He was turning around and was walking towards the edge of the stadium. And right on the edge, right when he was about to step over, his quirk activated, made a huge flick, actually breaking his fingers. He got out of it in pain, but something else came out. When he did the flick, as not only air pressure, but also the black nightmare came out and spread out all around. There was like, in the first half of the stadium, it was spots of black, a nightmare everywhere. Zuko kind of breathes heavily, looks over, and remember what Ojiro told him that what his quirk could be. And that is where I'm gonna leave this part. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day, and bye.